All right, here we go, guys. What's going on, my Alex Pardo here. We will wait, or actually, I should say, I am going to wait just about 30 seconds to a minute here. Let some people file in. I'm excited about today because I got a big announcement. I know many of you. There's been a lot of interaction and engagement on social media, and so several of you have been wondering who the heavyweights are that's going to participate in this debate that I'm doing and hosting and moderating next week. So really quick, guys, before we get into that, a couple things I want to do. Number one, let me know that you can hear me. Comment where you are from. Do me a favor and just put some comments. Let me know where you're coming from. Facebook user, hey you. I wish I knew who that was. Yeah, just give me a quick comment where you guys are coming from. Number two, if you guys have any questions at any point during this live, just go ahead and put them in the comment section because I want to make this interactive. I want to have some fun with you guys. I want to engage. So down the street of Miami. Awesome. So yeah, any questions you guys have, put it in the comment section. Again, I want to interact with you guys. I want to answer any questions you guys have about the first ever real estate investing heavyweights debate, single family versus multifamily. So any questions you guys have, put it in the comment section. Looks like I got a lot of Miamians and Floridians in the house here. Chi-Town ready to go. I love that. Fort Lauderdale in the house. Who else do we have on here? All right. So in the meantime, do me a favor, guys. If you are not subscribed to the Flip Empire show, if you're not subscribed to the podcast, flipempire.com/podcast. That way you guys get notified every Monday and Thursday when new episodes are released. And it is your way to support me, support the show. And I've been really thinking long and hard about how to continue to pump as much value into the show. It's a platform I'm extremely blessed, and it's been growing a lot. And that's because of you guys. So I greatly appreciate the support that you guys have given me. And I think that's a perfect, I want to kind of share a story with you as to how we got here. I want to provide some context. So over the last several months, I have been thinking, how do I give the podcast a fresh coat of paint? Right? How do I infuse not just more value, but possibly even entertain you guys more through the podcast? And so I want to rewind about a month ago. I was at an event in Tampa that I was speaking at, and we were having lunch, and a buddy of mine came up to me and he's like, Alex, dude, you got to get me on the podcast. I have all these reasons why single family investing is better than multifamily investing. And he kind of caught me off guard. I was like, my man, that's a bold statement. Like, what do you mean? He's like, why don't we save it for the podcast? Get me on your show. Get me on the podcast. I'm like, all right, let's do it. You know, this is someone I have a relationship with. He's a good friend. And then my head got to thinking, I'm like, why don't I have actually somebody from the multifamily side of things kind of debate their point? And I'm like, why don't I take this as an opportunity to do a debate show on the podcast? And so my mind immediately went from there to, you know what, screw that. Let me get two people from the side, two people from the multifamily side, and we'll just do this live on Facebook. We'll do the first debate that I've seen in our space. I don't know that anybody's ever done a debate show in our space. So I'm a sports fan, and so every now and then I catch First Take on ESPN or Undisputed on FS1. And so it's kind of taking the same concept, but applying it into our space. And so I reached out to another friend of mine who was at the event. These guys are as sharp as they come, razor sharp, some of the top investors in the country. And I said, hey, dude, here's the thought that I have. Would you want to participate in this debate and represent the single family side? Immediately, he was like, let's do it. I'm in, you know? And then so from there, I made a couple of phone calls and I said, hey, this is the idea. This is what we're doing. I got two guys, single family side that are coming to bat for single family, talking about why that's a better, why it's a better niche, why it's better overall than multifamily. And they were like, you're kidding me, right? Like they kind of started laughing. And I'm like, yeah, are you down? You want to do a debate like live on Facebook? And they're like, is that even a debate? Right? So this is them already like talking smack, right? I'm like, dude, are you in? And they're like, yeah, I'm in. Who are you thinking as the second person for the multifamily? And I said, I have some names in mind. I'll get right back to you. So about a day or two later, I text them and I said, hey, I got for the multifamily side. So here we are, right? Behind the scenes, the smack talking has kind of already begun. And so just so that you guys have a little bit of an idea, these guys collectively have easily closed north of 10,000 real estate transactions. And that's probably on the low end. I can tell you on the single family side, these guys own large portfolios. They're as dialed in as they come. They've been in the space a long, long time, and they're thought leaders. And on the multifamily side, these guys own thousands and thousands of units, have been involved in single family. And so I'm bringing to you people that are not only are they thought leaders and educators, but they have active, successful real estate investing companies. They have multiple businesses. You guys are in for one hell of a week. So a couple of quick things. Mark your calendars. October 28th, which is a week from today, next Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we're going live here on Facebook, just like this, joined by these 4 heavyweights, which at the end of this live, I'll probably go for another 10 minutes or so. At the end of this live, I'm going to finally reveal who are the heavyweights that are going to participate on this first debate. So a couple of things I want to kind of highlight here. I want to share with you, like, what's our goal? What's our aim with this? Okay. First and foremost, there is nothing for sale. I am not here to promote the Flip Empire show. I'm not here to promote Ascend. These guys are not here to promote the different things they have going on. First and foremost, we are here to give. We're here to educate you, to hopefully inspire you, and to hopefully entertain. Like I said, these guys have already been there's a lot of banter going back and forth. And so big personalities here. I think I have an interesting job to moderate and host between these heavyweights. And so I'm pretty confident you guys will be entertained in the process. Here's the second reason we're doing this. So 2 of these guys that are going to participate in this debate had a thought like, why don't we raise a bunch of money for charity? And immediately I'm like, we're doing it. Like, we have to do that. One of the things that I have found to be a common thread amongst people that are successful, people that are high achievers and doers, is that they're all go-givers. They're always giving. They're always wanting to make an impact. And that's one of the common guys as well. And so what I have asked them to do, and they've agreed, is each of them are going to give away something that can really help you in your real estate business, something that can help you in life. It's going to be something of value. In some cases, it's going to be things that, people have paid a lot of money for. You're going to have an opportunity to get all that for free. Again, no strings attached, nothing for sale. Here is our ask. On that page, which we will reveal next week, sometime in the debate, I'm still working out some of the details. There's going to be an opportunity for you to make a donation. And that donation can be $1, it can be $10, $1,000, $10,000. That's for you to decide. And by making that donation, you'll have access to all of this valuable content, all these resources, obviously, in addition to the debate that I'm going to be hosting and moderating. So that's our main goal and our main, that's why we're doing this. Like I said, number 1, we want to give back to you. We want to help you as much as we can. And number 2, we want to, raise some money for charity. And so if you choose to donate, great. If you don't, that's fine too. But we want to give you that opportunity to do so. So again, nothing for sale. We're not here to promote anything. This isn't a show or a debate disguised to try to get you down some sort of funnel and to try to sell you something. Nothing like that. We just want to have fun with this, educate, inspire, and hopefully entertain. A couple other things. I got some notes here that I want to share with you. What's in it for you, right? Favorite radio station and marketing, WIIFM. What's in it for me? Number 1, I think it goes without saying, especially once I reveal who's going to be on the debate. You guys are going to get top-notch content. These guys have decades and decades of experience. These guys have closed thousands and thousands, easily over 10,000 deals collectively. And we're going to dive deep. We're going to talk about single family. We're going to talk about multifamily. We're going to talk about, look, obviously you can succeed in both niches, but which one's better for you? Like, that answer is going to vary from person to person. Why do the multifamily guys feel that there's no debate and easily, hands down, it's better than single family investing? Why do the single family guys feel that, hey, done properly, there's advantages that single family investing has that multifamily doesn't have? We're going to get into all of that. I've also asked you guys to send me your questions in that post that I did on Monday. And you guys have already just been peppering me with questions and things that I want to ask these guys. So I have a lot of preparation to do between now and next Wednesday when we go live. So you're also going to have the ability to ask questions, right? So what we're planning on doing, this is going to be very structured, very formatted. And we're going to go about 90 minutes in the debate portion of it. And then what we'd like to do is open it up for Q&A. So just like you guys are on here, you guys will have the ability to ask questions and get them answered by these guys, which I'm minutes away from finally revealing who's going to be participating in this. So just hang with me. What else? You guys are going to walk away with a lot of value, not just the debate, but the giveaways that they're giving. There's going to be an opportunity for you to donate if you choose to do so. And if you do, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. It's a long way and just help a lot of kids and a lot of kids. And then lastly, we're going to have some fun, so we want to entertain you guys. So grab some popcorn. Hopefully these guys don't hit below the belt and we keep it fun. And like I said, I got my work carved out for me being in the middle of these guys. So having said that, who are the heavyweights? Who is going to participate in the first real estate investing heavyweights debate, single family versus multifamily? First, and by the way, I got to give hats off to RJ Bates, Tony Javier, Adrian, who else? Bo Hollis. There's a handful of you guys that guessed right on some of them, but not all of them. Mr. Dave Perchin, he is the gentleman that approached me at this event about a month ago. Was all pumped, all juiced, all jacked, like, dude, we're going to take these guys down. Like, here's why single family is better than multifamily. I have all these he and his partner, RJ Pepino, run one of the most successful, if not the largest, home buying business in Columbus, Ohio. These guys are turnkey operators. They have a large rental portfolio and are just great dudes. Awesome guys. They lead with their hearts. They're always wanting to give. And so Dave Perchin is one of the guys representing the family side of things. And he's been preparing for this. He is bring it. And he feels confident that he's got some things up his sleeve for the multifamily guys. So Dave Perchin, Davey boy, bring it, baby. Number two, nobody has guessed this guy, and I'm kind of surprised. I got everything from Mitch Stevens. Who else did I get on the single family side? I had a bunch of people guessing. Rob Swanson, owner of Freedom Soft. This is a guy that I have known for, over a decade. One of the sharpest investors I know, brilliant mind. He is as creative as they come. The guy just knows how to build wealth. He knows how to generate cash flow, and he's incredible. He bought Freedom Soft many years ago. He's improved that software, and now there's thousands of users. He's also got a portfolio. He launched a real estate from anywhere franchise that's very successful. He's recently a pilot. He's got his own plane. Lives in Denver, Colorado with his beautiful wife, Melita. I was hanging out with him at this event as well. And he was actually the one that I approached. I'm like, hey, dude, you want to represent the single family side? And he's like, what, are you kidding me? Of course. So my boy, Rob Swanson, is going to be the second guy representing the single family side along with Dave Perchin. Now, hopping over to, by the way, Rob Swanson years ago put together a $10 million fund. So this guy, when it comes to like raising capital, when it comes to doing deals in bulk, like this guy's just a man. Like he and Dave Perchin are going to bring it for single family. So hopefully the multifamily guys are ready. I know they feel like this isn't a debate, but we shall see. We shall see next week on Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Okay, the multifamily guys. You guys, everybody guessed it. I think it's his silhouette. He's got like those broad shoulders. My man, Tim Bratz. Absolutely love this dude. Tim and I met about 3-4 years ago, and he's such a giver. He's been he's given me a lot, and we've had a lot of intimate conversations. Just a quality dude. The guy is a beast. He owns over 4,100 apartment units where he's a managing member, and he's just as dialed in as they come. I mean, he is, when it comes to multifamily, he's one of the top 2 guys I think of. He's just an animal. The guy's awesome. And he's actually been talking a lot of smack, and I know that he's ready to bring it. on the multifamily side. So my boy Tim Bratz is going to be the first one representing the multifamily space, and I'm excited to have him. Not only is he really good friends, he's got a big heart, and he's always here to give. Matter of fact, I don't have it, but I recently bought his Dream Big and Go to Baseball Camp book that he published with his wife, and I've been reading it to my kids at night. It's a fantastic book, so highly recommend you guys check that out. Last but not least, Mr. Rod Khleif. Rod Khleif from Lifetime Cash Flow through real estate. He's got an awesome podcast. He's been in business over 40 years. He's been involved in 24 different businesses. He's owned and operated over 2,000 homes and apartment buildings. The guy's just an animal, and he's extremely, very passionate, very inspirational. I've had the good fortune of having all four of these guys on the Flip Empire show. So check out those episodes. But Rod is just extremely passionate. It's funny because in a Facebook post, he was like, is this even a debate? Not because of who we're debating, because I know that those guys, obviously he respects them, and those guys bring, pack a big punch. But the topic, the niche, is it even a conversation? And so again, Tim Bratz, Rod Khleif on the multifamily side, Dave Perchin, Rob Swanson on the single family side. It is going down next Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern, October 28th, here on my Facebook. So now as I start to kind of wrap this up, I'm going to break a marketing rule. 2 calls of action. Number 1, mark your calendars. Put it in your calendars. Wednesday, October 28th at 1 p.m. Eastern, we are going to go live. We're going to do this debate right on here, okay? That's the first call to action. Mark it on your calendars. Number 2, comment below this video and let me know what questions you have. Let me know what you would like me to ask Dave, Rob, Tim, Rod. Any questions you have, put it in the comment section, because I want to start to do some prep work. I got 90 minutes, which, believe it or not, is not a lot of time, considering that we got 4 big personalities, and I'm going to give them the floor to start the show, and they're going to kind of come out with their opening statement. I am not bulldozed, I promise. Like in the press States, I will not let that happen. So if I gotta take back the reins, I absolutely will. And then you guys can be on the other side, kind of just kind of watching and eating some popcorn, having a good time. So any questions you have, pop them in the comment section. And then here's one more thing. Here's kind of an ask. If you can share this particular Facebook Live video and post, share it with your friends and or tag someone. So tag somebody that you think could benefit from this information. Tag someone that you think might enjoy just kind of watching the debate. And then that way we can just kind of raise more awareness. It's an opportunity for you to give and to kind of just spread the love. And the more eyeballs we have on this, the more money we can raise, the more quality content is in our space. Like I said, these guys have a big heart. Guys want to lead this. They want to lead with giving. And we're going to have, and we're going to go toe to toe, and we're going to talk smack in the meantime. And so tag them as well, and just start firing your questions away, so I can kind of build up a body of questions, and yeah, let's just have some fun. So I really appreciate your guys' support. Brandon Barnes, good stuff, my man. Brandon, awesome meeting you last week, brother. Love what you're doing. Mark as well. Joe Liebert, Joe's the man. I love Joe, but no, it's not Joe. Dave Perchin, drum roll, Philly, Tennessee. Really appreciate the love and you guys watching. Share this with your community, share this with your network, tag somebody, and let me know what questions you have, because I am really looking forward to this live debate next week with Dave Perchin, Rob Swanson, Tim Bratz, Rod Khleif. These guys are people that I respect, admire, trust, and I promise you they're going to bring it. So, my friends, that is all I have. I appreciate you. If I can do anything for you, just let me know. Alex@flipempire.com. Make sure you are subscribed to the Flip Empire show, flipempire.com/podcast. And we'll go from there. Have an awesome day. Okay. We'll talk soon. Take care.